Yo, what's up, everybody? Pokey Jones, aka Jonesy, here from Monday Night Football. We have the Atlanta Falcons versus the Baltimore Ravens for the game of the century, well known as the Super Bowl. Let's get into it.
Stadium for Super Bowl 60. One game to decide it all. It's the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens and the champions of the NFC, the Atlanta Falcons. Around the globe, wherever you are, welcome to America's great sports day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday. Great to share with you one more time, Greg. What a 2025 season, all the twists, all the turns, and it all culminates tonight here in Santa Clara.
This is a matchup. How many people have just even a couple of weeks ago. You look at the rosters, both sides of the ball, very well balanced, very well
flyover.
So I think the biggest thing each team told us all week was, let's just handle the emotions of the pregame. Let's handle all of the lead up. Because once that ball's kicked off, let's just rely on what's gotten us here. I think we're in for a treat.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off. After all the hype, it's finally time for football. It's Super Bowl Sunday. And off we go on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Ravens will come out. They are led by the man who's won the MVP twice and was the runner-up a season ago. Hard to believe it is year 8 for Lamar Jackson as the Ravens quarterback.
You just can't imagine the emotions and the thoughts swirling around his head as he takes the field on this opening drive, Mike. I mean, you think of the journey they've been on their regular season, that gauntlet of playoff games through the AFC playoffs, and now here they are. He's taking the field as the starting quarterback in the Super Bowl, and he's 4 quarters away from living out his dream.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off and there was nowhere for that running back.
14 on the pickup. Good for a Ravens
Uh-oh.
first down. 14 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. But if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
That was a quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. It's 2nd down. On the option, they give it to Henry. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Baltimore. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They go right back to Henry. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. He'll go again here with Henry. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Try to set up the screen to Mitchell. This one going to be sniffed out in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Third and long to Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him.
Yes.
He's brought down very
Fourth
close
down.
to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
And it's his first catch of the
Hang
game,
it.
and it ends up being a good
We're going
one.
for it.
All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
All down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. No toss, running left, it's Henry. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Second down, Jackson. This one.
No.
And the Ravens are looking at a first and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Henry, and he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Off the play fake. Jackson exiting. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not. And be taken down there.
Jackson sacked. A loss of 2 yards. It's third down and goal.
In motion comes Andrews. After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins, as they will see what they can do with this third and goal. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
Oh my goodness.
When you find yourself in a goal-to-go situation, you're all thinking the same thing. You're getting 6. Well, next thing you know, you've given up 2 sacks on the previous 3 plays, and I think here on fourth down, I've lost all confidence in my protection, and I think you got to settle for the 3.
On fourth down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And the bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Test the waters.
Plant. It's Penix. He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Open man downfield. That's London. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down. Let's go. From the gun, here is Penix. That one incomplete. Defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Dang it.
Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be third down. Throwing again, it's Penix. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Thought that was a good choice, but guess not.
A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
They'll run it with Henry. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. First and 10 now from the 36. Design run here with Jackson. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Here's Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Back to throw. Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down's coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but That's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. The Falcons are going to send Jamal Agnew deep to return. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to fail the play and continue out of bounds. Falcons offense ready for their second possession. They, of course, come into this one the perfect 17-0 regular season in hand. 2 more wins in the playoffs. Trying to become the first team since the 1972 Dolphins to finish out unbeaten and untied. They go to work here in Texas. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
We got to get on the board, y'all. We're losing.
From the gun, it's Penix. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And he
About time!
score. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Falcons move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. We'll try to establish some tempo as we start this one with 1st and 10. He'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Jackson sacked. A loss of 7 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 13.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
At the Ravens' 49-yard line.
And the lefty Penix on 1st down. Open man down the field. It's McLeod. Steelers down here in Santa Clara, a Super Bowl 60 halftime. Straight ahead with Scott Hansen.
Not
All right,
much
Mike,
highlights.
thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Falcons offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Philippe sits at 4. We'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. On play action, Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play here in the big game. It's a gain of 34.
The nice thing about these crossing routes, Mike, is it doesn't stress your protection. It's a very easy, high percentage completion for the quarterback, and when done right, you can get the ball into the hands of your receiver in open space with a lot of room to run the catch.
We'll go play action now with Penix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Got his man at the 6. And it's going to be 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming in.
And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Move back to the 10. He'll try here on 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Back to the end zone, but incomplete. 3rd and goal. They'll throw. It's Penix. And he's in. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
On is Koo for the point after. The kick is good. And the Falcons extend their advantage to 14-3. teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Ravens offense trotting back out with their first involvement of this second half. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. And he'll try to use that size, but it will not work. They get him down behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the handoff, it's Henry. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
He didn't want to go down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Now, Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. Oh, he's got a defender right with him. And it's
Yeah! Picked it off.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Right in the breadbasket.
Here comes Drake London. The rest of that Atlanta offense getting set to take over once more. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They're going to go play action with Penix. Over the middle, catch made by Mooney. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Let's go. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll look London's way again. This complete again. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
I don't like now.
Just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal.
70 Lions!
They'll run with Robinson. Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal.
Oh, okay.
Tackled by Trenton Simpson. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Okay. Night.
Robinson. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal. the Super Bowl record, his third touchdown of the night. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having one day.
Here's Coop for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons move out to a 21-3 advantage. Down to the in Super Bowl 60. We'll return for the fourth from Santa Clara after this. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. LaJohntay Wester now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. Things not looking good, but see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Here's Henry. Good physical run. He'll wind up as a gain of 5. From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Now Lamar going to hang on to it. So hard to get a shot on Jackson. Get himself up there after picking up the first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that screen play, and a first down. Jackson now. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Zach Harrison able to stay with the quarterback. He runs him down for a loss of 9.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the 4th quarter.
Second down. Jackson. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Oh, goodness. After the play, that's Lamar having some difficulties down there without question. Something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Now, Rush. He's going to try it here again. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
It's Penix. Open man downfield, that's London. And they're going to take this ball down to the 8-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 31 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Now, faking the give. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
Big-time completion right there. This isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on second and goal.
Shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Let's go.
One more time, it's Robinson. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
On third and goal, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations
That's
all
fine.
week
That's
long.
fine.
Like down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Don't care.
Western now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Put this up by 3 scores.
Ready to take over once more. They're obviously looking for, I guess, a moral victory at this point. Still in search of
Yeah, it ain't
first
gonna happen.
touchdown of this game. This is probably going to be their last shot to get it in the end zone. This drive will begin with first down. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's Ruck. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. He'll look for Flowers downfield. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here comes Drake London, the rest of that Atlanta offense getting set to take over once more. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. For all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere real.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Wester now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
One of the tight ends motions right. Rush. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
It's now
2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 60 by 6.
Rush to throw. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Jordan Fuller. And that'll do it. 28-3. Now just a memory. For the first time in franchise history, the Atlanta Falcons are Super Bowl champions. So the impossible dream has come true. 17 regular season games without a loss. 2 more in the playoffs. And now, Greg, win number 20 on the year here in the Super Bowl to cap off an immaculate season.
And I think at this point, even the guys down there in Miami have no choice but to tip their cap. I mean, think about what this team was able to accomplish, Mike. To go an entire NFL season long without one off week, one single misstep all season long. I'm not sure if we can plan on seeing another perfect season ever again. So to be here and witness history, all we can do is enjoy it.
Commissioner Roger Goodell set to hand the Lombardi Trophy to the Atlanta Falcons, champions of Super Bowl 60. So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.
Well, y'all, that's going to do it for today. We start preseason with our next season next week. See y'all then. On behalf of me and Pokey Panda, we would like to say we would like for you to hit the like button, hit that sub button, and we will see you in the next one. See ya.